Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh, oops. Cut. Hi guys, welcome to my video. That's the right one. Okay, in this video, I'm going to talk about a country where their yoga is well known throughout the whole universe. I guess I'm pretty sure you guys know about the Great Yoga, right? So tonight, for this time, I'm not going to talk about the Great Yoga, but I'm going to talk something that originally come from Greek as well. But it's more into the mystical land. Okay, I'm going to talk about the mystical creatures of Greek. There are many creatures mentioned in Greek mythology. One of the most well-known may be the three-headed dog known as Cerberus. It was the job of Cerberus to guard the entrance to Hades. In Greek mythology, Hades is the underworld where spirits of the dead were the only ones allowed to enter. No one was permitted to live. The Greeks had a deep respect as well as fear of wild dogs. The mythical dog Cerberus is an example of what the Greeks feared most in a dog. It also shows the respect they had for the abilities of dogs to be guarded. Centaurs. In Greek mythology, centaurs or centauri are half-man, half-horse creatures that inhabited the mountains and forests of Thessaly. Centaurs were said to be primal, existing in tribes and making their homes in caves, hunting wild animals and arming themselves with rocks and tree branches. There are many origin myths surrounding centaurs. One is that Centaurs, the offspring of King Ision, mated with the cloud nymph Nephilim, whom a jealous Zeus created in the likeness of Hera. They spawned centaurs and left them on Mount Pelion, where the daughters of immortal Centaur Chiron nursed them. Centaurs were creatures that represented chaos and barbarism. Their likeness and proclivity for trouble were frequently described in Greek sculpture, myths, stories, and pottery. While boasting a bestial and lustful reputation, some centaurs only acted in such a way under the effects of wine and alcohol, which may have served as a cautionary tale to the ancient Greeks. Chimera, a fire-breathing monster. Chimera has become one of the most famous female monsters described in Greek mythology. An aura of mystery has always surrounded this creature. Even today, the name Chimera itself sometimes referred to a genetic puzzle. Greek sailors considered it a very bad omen to see Chimera. She usually appeared right before a disaster. Like many mythological creatures, Chimera displayed the features of several different animals. Early Greek writers believed that she possessed the head of a fire-breathing lion. A goat's head arose from her back. Her tail ended in the head of a serpent. In many respects, the ferocious Chimera combined several fearsome animal attributes. She embodies the strength of a lion, the intelligence of a goat, and the cunning of a snake. Pegasus. Pegasus is a mythological creature described as a beautiful, pure white stallion with wings. He was born from the blood of Medusa, a frightful gorgon whose gaze could turn man to stone, when the hero Perseus decapitated her. The Pegasus had a twin brother named Chrysaor, who is depicted as a human, was born at the same time. Both Pegasus and Chrysaor are sons of Poseidon, the Greek god of the sea. The moment Pegasus was born, he flew to Mount Olympus and placed himself in the service of the chief god, Zeus. For a time, he lived among the gods and bore Zeus' thunderbolt. Other tales claim that Pegasus served Eos, the goddess of the dawn. One of the most popular monsters of Greek mythology was a beautiful maiden with golden hair. She vowed to celebrate her entire life as a priestess of Athena until she fell in love with Poseidon. She went against her vow and married him. For this, Athena punished her hideously. She turned Medusa into an ugly creature by making her eyes bloodshot and raging, and her face hack-like. The once lovely hair was morphed into poisonous, dangerous snakes. Her pure white milky skin turned a scary green hue. From then on, she roamed shamed and shunned and loathed by everyone. Hence, by a tedious curse, anyone she looked upon turned to stone. Medusa is one of the most famous characters of Greek mythology. This has been proven because she continues to be portrayed in pop culture. She is not only immortalized in stories, but also in history. She is immediately recognizable, a classical figure and an exciting symbol of a monster. The phoenix, or phoenix, is a famous mythical bird. It is a sacred creature. A part of many cultures, different people know it by different names. Regardless of what any one group calls the phoenix, its fire is so fierce it's always identified with the sun. It lives to be between 500 to 1,000 years old. As it reaches the end of its life, it builds a special nest of incense, spices, twigs, and other sacred material. It ignites the nest and dives into the fire. A new young phoenix arises from the still warm ashes of the old, and it appears to be reborn and ready to live a better life than the previous one. The new phoenix then magically embalms the ashes of its previous self inside an egg of myrrh. It then deposits the egg in the ancient Egyptian city known as Heliopolis, or what the Greeks call as Sun City. The return of the phoenix was considered to be a good omen, and that being bathed in its sunlight was a blessing. The phoenix tears are special. They can be used to cure any infection or heal any wound. When properly used, the tears of the phoenix can even be used to raise the dead. I wish I had a phoenix for myself. The Sirens. The sirens were creatures that sang beautifully, luring those passing by to their death. Each siren combined the appearance of a woman and a bird, with the exact appearance varying depending on the artist. Some artists drew sirens that had bodies of birds with the heads of women, while others made them look like women with the legs of birds. Later, portrayals of sirens made them look like seductive women and minimize the veiled creatures. The sirens are the origin of the term siren song, which refers to something that's hard to resist, but which will end badly. One of the most unique aspects of the sirens, particularly in Homer's The Odyssey, is how it's not their appearances that tempt sailors, but their voices. Their song is said to occur in the middle of the day, when it's calm and quiet. The sirens are said to know both the past and the future, but they make false promises to the sailors to come to them. Centaur! Thank you guys. So don't forget to like this video, leave a comment down below. Bye!